What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the best luxury and designer clothing, footwear deals and steals and sales and discounts and promos for the month of December 2023. The next time we do this, it's going to be 2024. And we're going to be fully in the winter sales, and it's going to be crazy, but things are starting to pop off. Things are trickling up out of the goo, the primordial ooze that is the fashion industry. This is how it works, okay? They take in new pieces at the beginning of the season. They try to sell it. They're like, give us $2,000 for this thing, please, please. And then obviously no one gives them $2,000 for it. And then they're like, okay, we'll take $700. And then we start talking. So that's the type of stuff we got here today. Crazy stuff worth hundreds, thousands of dollars, marked down to crazy discounts. I'm really psyched on some of the stuff we've got here. So without further ado, let's check out these pieces. Oh, hey there. While you're looking to spend, check out my Grailed. I'm selling stuff that's been featured on the channel. It's in the description. Check it out while you're there. Coming in at number 10, we have a pair of pants from Gucci. And today we have quite a few pants and jeans and stuff. That's just kind of how it worked out. But these pieces are really cool. And the only reason this is number 10 and not higher on the list is because they only have a size 28 available. It is an elasticated waist, so like it'll stretch. So I think it'll probably fit anywhere like 26 to maybe 32 if I had to guess. So I'm hoping this works for a wide range of you. But these are some wild Gucci like sweatpants, cargo pants. I don't know what you'd call them. They're 80% off at Rue La La. These were $1,200. No surprises there. Now down to $250. And I really love the pockets here. I love this, I don't know, whatever is at the end of these drawstrings here feels very nice and luxury. They tie off, right? At the end, at the ankles, they've got these like elasticated jogger ankles. And then finally at the back, you get this retro Gucci GG monogram logo patch at the back pocket. And just, I think the cut of these is so interesting. And that's a really, really good price here. Again, at Rue La La. Number 9 is from Yoji Yamamoto, the legendary Japanese designer. These are so cool. They're actually like I think a rain boot type of fabrication, but with the wildest embroidered bird on the side. So this dress shoe sole right here, and then a more like Converse-y sneaker midsole, and then it's actually like a polyurethane upper, I guess like kind of almost a faux leather. So interesting. And look, this price, it looks a little steep, okay? But what's happening here is that it's $463 at Farfetch, but right now they put an extra 20% off in your cart. So this gets more into the high 300s, and suddenly this becomes much more attractive of a price, in my opinion. So they've got sizes 26 and 27 available. I believe that's about an 8 and a 9 in US men's sizing. Hopefully that works for at least some of you out there, but Yoji Yamamoto is a king of fashion design. You don't see sneakers from him all that often, especially mainline. So that's why I was really, really psyched to see these. And I hope one of you gets them and lets me know how they are. I'm so curious. Number 8 is from a brand that we very rarely talk about here on the channel, and that is the Elder Statesman. But I know they have a massive fan base. They do really high-end, especially like knitwork and things like that, and this is no different. This is a really cool pair of striped lounge pants, but they are a cashmere blend. I believe it says here they're handmade in Los Angeles. It is some of the best made stuff you can get, and the price is insane. So these are being sold at My Teresa. They're already 70% off. They were $1,300. Now they're $388. But they're going to take an extra 30% off. So what would that be? Off of like $400? That would be, so you're getting into the like mid to high 200s, I think, is the final price, which is absolutely crazy. And they've got this in extra small, small, and medium. Again, it's like an elasticated kind of lounge waist, so it's going to stretch out. I bet this would fit almost everybody watching this video right now. And yeah, let me know. Again, if you get this, Elder Statesman, I've never had one of their pieces in hand. If you get this, let me know how it is. I bet they are comfortable as hell. My God, cashmere. I love cashmere. That's why this is included, because I'm obsessed with cashmere. Very cool pants though. Number 7 is from a very interesting up-and-coming designer, and that is Ludovic Dessarin. And Dessarin was very recently at And Mühlemeister, where they were really getting off the ground with doing some interesting work. But for whatever reason, that didn't totally work out. but this jacket is incredible, and I think shows what LDSS, I'm just going to say that, does so well as a designer. So this is 70% off. It matches fashion. It was, again, $1,300. Now it's $385. And look, it doesn't look like much. It looks like a white denim jacket or whatever. But get into the details, and it looks sick. Okay, so you've got these crazy big rivets down the front. You've got more like eyelets at the pockets here. You've got some extra like lacing coming down out of the sleeves. And he starts turning around. It's kind of a cropped fit, very, very flattering in my opinion. And then you get to the back of the sleeves and you can see what those laces are because it's full lace up, like Elvis-y kind of style. This is a crazy, crazy piece. So if you're interested in kind of like the next generation of designers, this is an incredible piece to get started with Dessarin. Number 6 is from a brand that we really don't talk about much on the channel. It's not my usual cup of tea, but I found these to be really interesting and actually really cool. I liked the craftsmanship of them because these are a pair of Versace jeans, but like cut and sew jeans, and the treatment is so interesting. But first of all, let's cover the basics. These are being sold at Yoox. They are 75% off. It was a $1,200 pair of jeans, now $287, which I think is a very fair price for these. And the best part, they have multiple sizes available, 32, 34, and 36. And now let's take a closer look at these. So, crazy, crazy cut and sew jeans here. Look at all this paneling. That's like a double knee carpenter type of paneling, both in like the black denim and also this kind of like plaid patterned fabric, whatever this is right here. Super cool. It's like a blue and green plaid underneath with like this acid wash bleaching going on over the front. All of this treatment is so interesting and so cool. Looks like a nice straight leg type of fit, and made in Italy. Of course, it's Versace, 100% cotton. Looks like a high quality pair of jeans, but really it's all about this treatment and the cut and sew carpenter aspect of it, and also just that level of discount is very, very enticing. Number 5 is from the recently anointed, I think, British Fashion Council, I forget the name of it, like a Designer of the Year. Martine Rose is popping off right now, so if you're interested in getting in on Martine Rose, this is a great piece right here. So again, we're at Farfetch, and don't forget, I know this is a bit steep, still good for Martine Rose though, but again, extra 20% off. So off of 500, what would that be? You'd be down in the high 300s for this piece, which is a great price. And if you're into the earlier Balenciaga menswear stuff like 2017, 2018, this is very much in that realm of things. And this is just such a cool technical coat. Again, great for the weather. I really love the fit here. I love the elements of branding, this kind of dropped shoulder. It just reads as so Balenciaga. So if you're into that era of Balenciaga, Martine Rose was such an important part of that. And this falls so directly into that thematic side of things that I think it would fit great into anyone's closet if they're interested in either Martine Rose or Balenciaga. And we've got multiple sizes available, 44, 46, 48, that's extra small, medium. It looks like it fits quite oversized, so I think that should fit most people here. But man, what a sick piece at a really great price. Number 4 is a pair of sneakers from Roode, and I've always thought Roode's footwear was very underrated. Every time I'd see it in store, I'd pick it up and I'd be like, this is a great pair of sneakers. It's very classic. It has a kind of like Vans type of feel. The colorway is classic. I think it would also fit really well with anybody who's into Rick Owens, like GeoBasket or Ramones type footwear. I think there's a similar kind of influence from the early like sporty sneakers of the 80s, I would say. And yeah, I just think they're a very attractive pair of shoes. But they're 70% off. They were a $600 pair of sneakers, now $188, and that's at 24S. And the best part, multiple sizes, 7, 8, and 9. So not those bigger sizes, but quite a few available if that fits any of you out here. And I think, yeah, this is one of my favorite Roode pieces that I've seen in a long time. All right, number 3 is here, coming to you live from Balenciaga. And Balenciaga, their prices have gone like out of control lately, so this is still very expensive, I recognize, but it's such an interesting, cool piece that I felt like I had to throw it in, and it's still at a crazy discount. So we're at Nordstrom here, and this hoodie is 70% off. It was a $2,000 hoodie that is now $615. Again, I recognize, still very pricey, but for this piece, I think is a very appealing price here. So this is the fitted crystal logo velvet zip-up hoodie. Yes, a velvet zip-up hoodie, very fitted, tight, slim fit. And then at the back, you get this crystal monogram logo with Balenciaga Paris underneath. I believe this was at one of last year's runway shows. This was a very front and center highlighted piece of that runway show. So it's a runway piece, and the fit, very interesting. The fabrication, velvet, that's like as luxury as it gets, and you can see closer up the crystal treatment here. I don't know. This is just one of those, in the future, if you're archiving Balenciaga, looking to gather together the runway looks, this is one of those pieces that you're going to want, I think. And we have a size 42 available, okay? So that's like a extra large, but that might be good for you if you're afraid of how fitted it's going to be. I actually haven't even looked. For a slightly higher price, you can get it in lilac, but this isn't that. Oh, it does have the crystals at the back. Okay, and we've got a few sizes of this one available, but the real crazy price is on the black one here. I would prefer the black anyway. So yeah, Balenciaga, whatever you think of them these days, that is a fair price based on their retail prices at this point. Number 2 is a designer that does not necessarily fit into my aesthetic, but I respect him so much and love his work. I have a couple of his pieces, and I really do love them. This is Kiko Kostinov, and this is a pair of pants being sold at Antonioli. They're just listed as trousers, but they're so much more interesting than that. So if we get in on this guy's fit, we can see it's a kind of technical pair of pants, but then it's got these knit overlay ankles here. So moving along, you can see that down here, it's this striped cuff, and it comes down at an almost diagonal. And you've also got cargo pockets at the sides, or almost more towards the back, and this back pocket here. This entire fit, the way that these pants fit is so interesting. These diagonal panels here, and then the interesting striped cuffs here that overflow over your shoes, the top of your shoes. So cool. And this is 70% off. It was a $900 pair of pants, now $270, and we've got 46 and 48 available. That would be like a small and a medium. Cotton and elastane blend, cargo pockets, side pockets, so many details. His stuff is always stuffed with really interesting, innovative details, and that's why I like his work so, so much. Number 1, our best deal of the month is coming here from Fear of God. I do really respect Fear of God. I think Jerry Lorenzo does some very important work and is very important to the entire world of modern American luxury clothing. And this coat is actually crazy. So it was a $1,300 coat, but at Yuke's here, it's now 81% off, down to $235. So that's already a crazy price as it is. And let's take a closer look at this. Look at that. It's like a ripstop fabric in camo, buttoned and belted at the front with cargo pockets at the sides. You really couldn't ask for a better type of a layering piece. The back, just as cool as the front. It's this collared kind of trench style in terms of the cut of it. But here's the thing. It just gets crazier. Every size is available, first of all, and also an extra 20% off will be applied. So this is going to go from $235 down to like $190 or something like that. That is the cheapest you will ever find this piece. Even like 2 years from now on Grailed, I doubt they're going to get this cheap. That is just nutty, and I really do love the color, the cut, the fit, the fabrication. Everything is working together for this. So that was the best deal of the month, but don't go anywhere because I have 2 bonus picks for you that may or may not work for you, but I thought they were so interesting I had to throw them in. The first bonus piece here is a Paisley bomber jacket from Saint Laurent. I love this white piping that goes up the arms and over the chest, first of all. And then you've got this very subtle Paisley pattern, very flattering cut, really cool pattern. Rick Owens actually does some stuff like this as well. I think it would fit in well with that. But look at that Paisley pattern there. That is so cool. And this was a $4,000 bomber jacket. My God. I think it's silk blend. Silk blend! It's as luxury as it gets. And we've got a medium and a large, a 40 and a 50 here, now down to $778. Still extremely, extremely steep in the price. I get it. It's not going to be for everybody, But if you have the money, a silk Paisley bomber jacket from Salra would not be a bad buy. That's all I'm saying. And the second bonus here is something I threw in for any of you curious about the quiet luxury trend, okay? If you were really into Succession, you're missing it, and you just want to feel like a Roy, you want to be Kendall Roy, we've got these sandals from the Row. These are the brown men Fisherman Crepe sandals, okay? Very cool style, almost Birkenstock in a way, like brown suede. The Row is like the highest quality stuff in the world, I swear to God. So it's a rubber sole with calf suede for the upper, really nice natural brown. And this was a $1,000 pair of sandals that is now $315 being sold at Atelier, New York. The only reason I didn't include this in the full list is because the only size available is a size 12, which is probably not going to fit most of you here. But if it does fit you, if you have the money, and if you're curious about the Row, this super high quality, quiet luxury brand, this is a very, very cool piece. All right, that's it. Those were the best deals of the month. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be seeing you in January. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss these videos, because these pieces usually sell out pretty quickly upon me making these videos. Whether it's me doing that or just the sales being that good and other people finding them, who knows? But you're going to want to get subscribed so you can get these videos and others right on time. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.